Good evening and welcome to episode 36 of SportsLifeTalk South. This episode is entitled Over the Hill, and I feel attacked.
Hold on. Nobody has to know, though. No one has to know.
Well, I mean, we did talk about it last episode. So
Yeah.
anyway, let me introduce the best co-host down 45 South in Houston, Texas. That is Mizz El Paso.
Buenos dias y buenas noches.
And I am your birthday bae, Elena, for this evening because I had a birthday on Saturday, which is why I feel attacked with the title that I did not choose for tonight's show.
Seriously, when she put over the hill, I was like, okay, I've been over the hill. And it's not appreciated, but I understand.
Yeah, and this is all Buckeye Britt's fault, by the way, everybody. She's the one that chose the theme of the episode tonight, and she's not even here.
She didn't want to get the wrath. That's what really happened. She didn't want to feel the wrath of us both being over the hill, per se, and she's not there yet.
That's so true, and you know she would have gloated about that the entire episode.
Oh, 100%. So who approved her PTO? You should have said, hell no, you got to be on there.
I mean, where is Coach at? Like, Coach, you can't be approving this PTO like this.
Coach is HR. He shouldn't even approve the title. That's what really should have happened. All right. So what are we drinking today?
Okay. Well, again, I am traveling for the third week in a row for work, for the day job, not the night job. And I am in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which, by the way, my employees filled me full of all kinds of fun facts about Cheyenne, Wyoming, that if we have time at the end of the episode, we can get into that. But anyway, because of that, I am drinking water. It's very dry here as well. Elevation. I'm dehydrated from this weekend. I might die before I come back.
I am also drinking water, which is rare for me because, you know, I love me a good drink on a Tuesday. But yeah, I'm drinking water. I need to hydrate. I don't have any drip, though, in it, which I wish I did have some. Let me just say, and this is not an ad, but drip drop hydration is probably the best thing to have before you start drinking and after. So get on it. And now I feel like I should be an ad. I should get paid for this.
Even though I think it made me want to throw up this weekend.
We're gonna get all into that in a second. What's up, Raider Nation? How y'all doing? Our favorite KD was on here first.
Yes.
Oh,
Rosa, by the way, is talking to us in the middle of a workout. So
no. How is he doing this in the middle of a workout?
I don't know. Maybe he's like water break, and then he just jumps on real quick and then comes back off.
Girl, he has a whole paragraph. Look at this. He ain't working out. He is not working out. Come on now.
Efosa, did you skip your workout today?
Probably so. He's working out his fingers right now by typing. That's what he's doing.
But you gotta give Soldier a little bit more view of that shirt, Mizz El Paso.
Oh, it's a whole thing. Like, let me see if I can stand up because I'm so close to the wall. Raider Nation, you know, has all that for life. And then in the back, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see
about that life?
Yup. It's all about that life. I wanted to wear this in Vegas, but I forgot it at home.
That's okay. You had your Superfly jacket that everybody was trying to pay you too little money for, in my opinion.
No. I really wish I can find that lady and say thank you for the best jacket of my life.
Well, I have her daughter's number, so we can text her. Well, you mean the lady who bought the jacket up. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the water bottle.
Yeah, no, the other one. Okay, let's go into back check against the glass. All right, so I will start first. Here's another fun fact about me. I am... It's about me, not about the fact.
I like it. Wait, so, what is the fact check against the glass? We're
The
repeating
fact check against the
tuition.
glass is NBA Finals, even though we're not in the final stage yet. We're barely going into conference finals. But yeah, it's about the NBA Finals. But my fun fact, really quick, before my real NBA fact, and Soldier, yeah, that jacket's not going to you, but you can borrow it one day. So the my fact about myself is that I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, and I have been since Charles Barkley. I wore 34 in high school. I wore 34 in middle school, and had I not been a little too overweight to like really run down the court, probably would have played in college or something. I was just too aggressive.
Championship check.
Right. I love him. I really, really love him. So my fact check is, and this is the womp womp, the Phoenix Suns have never won a championship. That's my fun fact. That is my fun fact because I'm hoping that this changes this year.
And can they do it with Chris Paul? We will see, because we're going to give our predictions near the end of the episode. So make sure you stay on for that.
Yes.
All right. Mine is one that I didn't actually know, but I'm sure everybody else knows. And, Golden State, we're back in the playoffs, right? So I shouldn't say we. I'm not a Golden State fan. But they have the best postseason record in history of the NBA postseason at 16-1, meaning that they only lost one game.
Wow.
So no team has gone 16-0.
Seriously. I would have never. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Sorry, I'm processing it because I'm just like, really? Yeah, that's okay. Well, that's a lot of wins. How many
and they're up 3-1 right now against the Grizzlies, right?
Yeah. How many championships have they won? I wonder in the past. I can remember 2, right?
I feel like 5 total. Somebody Google it on the
right. Somebody Google this for us because I'm wondering. Like, I'm wondering how many championships they have.
They did win the championship that year, obviously. So, yes, Golden State.
So let's go straight into NBA because I really want to recap your birthday.
Okay.
Because there was just too much to unwrap on that whole weekend.
You want to go into NBA or you want to go into the over the hill players like me?
Okay, well, let's go NBA then over the hill because then that will lead up to your birthday. All right, really quickly, NBA, and because we're just going into the conference, we're getting ready to find out who's going to go to the conference finals. It makes no sense for us to do anything else but just like a straight, who do we think is going through, who's going to move on to the next bracket. And also, because it'll be on video, we can also find out if we are going in the right direction with Eric next week from ETO Sports. Is that what it is?
E-Top 21 Sports.
There you go. So we'll find out if we're on the same wavelength and if we will make money off of this. All right, you ready for this rapid answer for conference finals NBA?
Let's go.
All right. Miami, Philly.
Miami.
I'm going with Philly. Milwaukee, Boston.
Celtics, all the way. Easy peasy.
All right. I'm going with Milwaukee. All right. Phoenix, Dallas.
Phoenix.
Yep. We're on the same page. And I don't even want to go into Golden State or,
Golden State.
Yeah. 3-1. It is. That's it. It's a wrap.
All right. So I want to repeat what you said at the beginning of this. So we just made our choices, right? For the next round. Eric from eTop 21 Sports gives betting advice, everyone. So if you missed that episode, go back and watch it. He is going to start coming on the show with 5 minutes left of the show to give you his pick of the day on Tuesdays. So we're really excited about this edition. We were milling it around between Mizz El Paso and I, like, wouldn't it be cool if he would come on and do a pick of the day, or if he can't join us, we'll just read his pick of the day to give the betting advice. And he actually came to me and said, hey, do you guys want me to start giving you betting advice? Yes. We all want betting advice, even though I'm not going to use it because I did not make the picks he told me to make in Vegas. I did not spend any money betting in Vegas for the NFL draft, but can't wait to have Eric on the show starting next week. So you guys are going to get your free advice.
Yeah. Elena didn't want to bet any money, but she lent me money that I had to Venmo so I could play my Wheel of Fortune. And I lost legit in like less than 5 minutes. It was so sad.
It was really fast.
That was like the saddest Wheel of Fortune game I've ever played.
What's up, Kim? Everyone, Kim drove from Dallas for my birthday Saturday. So much love to you. Thank you so much for coming. Coach would have been there if he could. He was unable to make it. I don't know where Pam was, though. She and I need to talk.
She was there in spirit.
She was definitely there in spirit. We should have FaceTimed her.
Yeah, we should have. All right, so other than you being over the hill, what other players are over the hill?
All right, so this is just a rundown of the current oldest players for their segment of sports, right? So the NFL's oldest player right now is Tom Brady at 44. He lost that when he decided to retire, but now that he's back, he is still the oldest player for the NFL. Upon retirement, he is supposed to get $20 to $25 million from Fox Sports, which will be the highest paid TV analyst in sports. Troy Aikman is at $18 million, and Tony Romo is also at $18 million. The difference between Aikman's contract and Romo's contract is that Romo's is for 10 years guaranteed, and Aikman's, I think, is like renewed every year, every 2 years.
So I want to pause on that. Is he really worth that much? Like, is this a play to just keep him in the game? Or is he the new Tom Brady Kardashian that we didn't know about? So he's like the 18th kid that Kris Jenner had. I mean, what is this? Is he really worth this money?
Well, and who's to say that he can even broadcast? I mean, people go to school for that. That's a talent. He has another talent, which is being the best quarterback in the league. But, the only thing that makes me think he might be good is because all of the shows that, like when he's on the golfing, when he like links up with Phil Mickelson and they play against somebody, I'm blanking on what that show is called. And then the stuff he does with Peyton Manning is pretty funny, but who's to say that he can even do this job? And he's getting paid 20 to 25 million. Soldier's like, I'll pass. Wow.
Well, we all know why we're passing on him right now. Because of that Instagram video, the one where he said the tuck rule, it might have been a fumble. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was about the game against the Raiders, and he pretty much was saying that it should have been a fumble.
Oh.
It wasn't an incomplete pass. So, yeah, anyways, he's a jerk, and I think that's why people are going to watch. I really think that's why people are going to watch. So.
Oh, they'll definitely watch. I mean, think about how many fans he has. So they will pull that viewership, but those people are watching anyway. Maybe they're not watching Fox, but they're definitely watching, Sports Center.
Right.
So you're right. It'll be interesting to see. And how do we gauge? Is it by viewership that we know if he's doing his job?
I think it's going to be by viewership, by how many times people will, what is it called? When they read, like on Instagram, when you share things on social media. So if they're sharing things that he said,
comments,
like clips and comments, then if they're making their money back. But honestly, that's way too much money for him, especially since we don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think everybody's gonna tune in, and I'm not. Obviously, Soldier's not.
Nobody's unless you're a Patriots or a Tom Brady fan, you're not watching Fox Sports after he retires.
We've already spent too much on Tom Brady now. Let's move on. Who else is over the hill?
You're right. We just gave him his spotlight. Okay. So MLB's oldest player is with a team that I hate with a passion, and that is Albert Pujols coming in at 42 years old with the St. Louis Cardinals. He has won him some rings. He came back home to try to win them another ring. Sorry, Albert, it's not going to happen this year. The Cardinals will not win the World Series. But you know what? Albert Pujols is a fantastic player, even though he is from my most hated team. So that's the oldest in MLB. And then WNBA, we had her grace us with her presence for another year in 2022, and that is Sue Bird at 41 with the Seattle Storm. So absolute legend. Fun fact about her being the oldest is that in 2022, they drafted a player that was born after she started playing in the WNBA.
Say that one more time.
Okay. So Sue Bird started playing in 2002 for the WNBA. A current player on the Seattle Storm was born 3 months after she started playing in 2002.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense because there's some planners in my, well, I just said what I do, but there's some people on my job that are pretty much, you know, as old as I was when I came out of college. So.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Right. But playing a sport, obviously, I mean, I can barely walk at my age. So.
You know, what's so sad about this is that we're considering them to be over the hill. And this is now our new age bracket.
Literally our age.
Yeah, it's our age bracket. It's like, hey, they're over the hill. Raise your hand if you're that same age.
Yeah. All right. Well, just to hit on real quick, NBA. Both of the oldest players in the NBA are currently in the playoffs with the Miami Heat. And that is power forward Udonis Haslem and Andre Iguodala at 41 and then 37. So there is something to say about the older players, because if you notice with the teams that I've ran down, they're all winners. They're all champions. They've all won a ring, right? So I guess age before beauty.
I'm okay with that. And we still got both. Soldier, that is a funny story, FYI. That's why I kind of had to ask Elena to repeat it again, because I read the story and then I was like,
reading that.
I was sorry, and I heard you, and then I was like, okay, no, she just said something really important. Let me stop reading. Soldier, that is hilarious.
Soldier, I want to know what Thanksgiving is like in your household.
I can't. So, talking about age and beauty, let's talk about your birthday weekend. So let me start off for Friday, because I know you had things. Didn't you do something Thursday, Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, but I was home by 7.
Okay. So on Friday, I had a Michigan State alumni event that nobody showed up to because it was too close to the Tiger Astros game. But it was at one of my favorite bars, Crew, owned by some Spartans downtown. It's a hookah lounge. If you ever get to go, it's fabulous. So I'm in there with a couple people, and I tell Elena, let's start here. And so she shows up with our friend Leslie, and we decide that we're going to celebrate her last hours in her 30s, and that we were going to go hard. Elena kept saying, guys, I'm doing a hard stop at 12. I don't even want to go to 12. She said, I want to end really early, maybe 10, maybe 9. And we're like, yeah, we'll do that. Well, so we started off at Crew. I think we had shots, if I'm correct. Did we? Okay. Oh, it was only me. So I had shots. I had shots and hookah. We smoked hookah, whatever. Now we're going to House of Blues, and I'll let you go from there.
Well, House of Blues has First Friday's Caribbean night at the Foundation Room, and it is a whole vibe. They have a live band, and then they end with a DJ, and it's all Caribbean music. So think reggae, think soca. It's very, very cool, and all the musicians are fantastic. So we went there. I kept telling everyone that I wanted to go home. They kept saying, no. You have to wait until midnight. And I was like, guys, I was born at 6:30 a.m. Midnight means nothing to me.
Right.
So
she would say, no. Go ahead.
So we started having some, we actually had some shots. And then we were drinking house champagne that was terrible, but it's cheap. And then Mizz El Paso ordered a good bottle of champagne. And my champagne girls, this is actually what made my night. My champagne girls were the door guy, the general manager, who is also a male, and Mizz El Paso. Like this.
You have to understand, they don't do bottle service like that at the foundation room. That's like not.
Yeah, no, they don't do that. Didn't they find like the old light up something from another party? I don't know. Anyway, so then we went to Sixes and Sevens, which is a great bar, has an amazing DJ. At the House of Blues, I think I had some bad brown liquor. And I woke up extremely sick the next morning.
Yeah. So I don't remember going to Sixes or Sevens. That was like the end of my night. But obviously I went to Sixes and Sevens. And Elena went home, apparently. So, you know, good for her. I don't know what time we left or what time you got home. But she got sick all through the night. I, on the other hand, woke up with a taco from Taco Bell and a bag of Taco Bell in front of me, sitting upright on my couch in pajamas, showered. And that was around like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up like that. Bad. But because of drip hydration, I felt good. So that was a good thing. That was a really good thing. But Elena did not feel good.
I didn't start feeling good until probably 6 o'clock. And the party started the next day at 4 p.m. As Efosa said, I had, and Kim, I had 150 pounds of crawfish plus sides, 2 acoustic bands, and then a DJ that started at 8. Shout out to Live Strangers, the Monicas, and Mixtress BB, the DJ. And then I still could not drink champagne, which is my favorite thing. And I could not drink any bourbon or whiskey. And I don't know if I can drink either of those for a very long time.
Probably not. So the 150 pounds of crawfish were from Juicy Head Crawfish. They were legit. They are so good. They no longer sell plates. So you got to find them when you can, when they're catering for somebody. So Elena's guests were really lucking out on getting some of that crawfish. So the crawfish was bomb. And let me tell you how much people love Elena. They love her so much that it was hot as F outside. Like, it was everybody kept saying it is the hottest day of, 2022. Yeah. It said 91 degrees, but it felt like 102.
No, it got up to 97.
Oh, so it was like hell pretty much outside.
Yeah.
But we all stayed outside. She gave everybody fans, and everybody kept drinking. We actually had an amazing time outside, and the bands were amazing. Everything was amazing. The best thing that was great, the greatest thing that I think happened was this birthday wrap that Efosa did for Elena. And I think only because this is where my selfishness comes in. It had my name in it. And so I felt included on a birthday. I've never been included on somebody else's birthday wrap. So that was kind of awesome.
Yeah, guys, go to Dresses and Salted Pretzels on Instagram. I have posted a clip of the birthday wrap, which is about Sports Life Talk South and Dresses and Salted Pretzels. So you have to check that part out for sure. His performance was 6 minutes long. So yeah. I just obviously took the Sports Life Talk South and Dresses and Salted Pretzels, that part out, and threw that on Dresses and Salted Pretzels. So make sure you check that out. Also, shout out to our local business, Keneally's Irish Pub, for hosting my birthday party. They were amazing. We even got the owner, the mom, to dance with us for a second on the dance floor. But you guys, if you saw the regulars walking in, they were like, what the is going on here?
Katie had to correct himself. He said, "Do you suck the head too?"
I was just gonna say, I mean,
Okay. Well, there's only one way to eat crawfish, and you do have to suck the head. You want some good crawfish, you suck the head.
I just did it for the first time this year.
And do you feel like there's a difference?
No, not really.
What? So hold on. So when you crack the crawfish, you just eat the tail?
Normally, yes.
Girl, sucking the head is the best part. Do not put this as a clip.
That's gonna be the clip.
Do not do that as a clip. I realized that quickly, like, ooh, and the way I'm holding it too was not the right way. Let's go into celebrity gossip really quickly.
It's like Sam holds your microphone on Wednesday nights.
Oh my God. Okay, so celebrity gossip. All right, let me go with the bad to the good because I always have something bad, but this one was really bad. Adrian Payne, a former Michigan State University basketball player who was he had the biggest heart. And I want to say her name was Carly, but there was this little girl who loved him, and they created a friendship, and she ended up dying from cancer, I think. And they were really, really good friends, and it really was hard on him. But he was well known at Michigan State for having a big heart and for supporting her and having this friendship with like this 5-year-old little girl. He was shot in Florida. I don't have any more information other than that. But again, condolences to his family and to the Michigan State basketball team, especially Coach Izzo, who was really close to him as well. So that was that. This one is also another death, but I don't know how I feel about this one. Kevin Samuels, who is a controversial dating advisor, passed away this weekend. He was 57 years old by a heart attack. He was ruthless on how he described women and why they couldn't get certain men. So it was one of those things that it was like a love-hate type of thing. I actually, Coach just said what, Adrian? He was domestic and lost his life. Yeah, like I said, he had the biggest heart, so that one hurts. Kevin Samuels, yeah, so he's controversial. I posted a video that I thought was funny, and some people were like, Misty, it's too soon. But I was just like, you know what? With somebody like Kevin Samuels, it almost has to be a little comedic that this guy who has dating advice for these women and very honest, dating words, choice of words that he would use, actually ends up dying after what allegedly is supposed to be a one-night stand with a nurse. And that's like, I guess the next morning they woke up and she passed away. So, I mean, he passed away. It's weird. It's a whole heart attack. Okay, into better news. Okay, on the really, really good news, Kendrick Lamar came out with The Heart Part 5, and the music video is legit. So it's Kendrick Lamar, and his face turns into Will Smith, to Kanye West, to Jussie Smollett, and the song is just fire. That's only 3 out of the 5 people he ends up being, but it's fire. If you can, go watch it. It's amazing. And that's my bright note of celebrity gossip. I didn't want to talk about the Kardashians. Didn't want to talk about any TV that I'm watching because it's trash right now. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar
always has the best videos. And I have to say that I rarely watch videos anymore. When I do, I'm very happy. Like when we have, Steinman Sunday service and we just throw up the videos and drink all day.
Yeah.
He always has fire videos. There you go. Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT. All right. So good segue. Thank you, Mizz El Paso, for our player anthem of the week. So our player anthem goes all out to all of those Mrs. Robinsons that could be considered over the hill, and all of those athletes that are at the height of their careers and have won all of those championships still playing. Simon and Garfunkel from the 1996 movie soundtrack, The Graduate, Mrs. Robinson.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a good way to end it.
I mean, and I know, and I always think of her leg on the, you know, the cover of the movie where it's her leg and the like thigh highs.
Yep.
I need to that should have been like my 40th birthday shoot.
Oh, the Mrs. Ooh, I mean, it's not too late.
Let's like completely do shots from Mrs. Robinson or from The Graduate.
Girl, put that on Just as Insulted Pretzels. I promise you that you'll have that check mark at the end of.
We'll make it from 6,000 to 7,000 followers. All right. Well, speaking of Dresses and Salted Pretzels. Oh, Katie, you got to come down for a Steinman Sunday service. It blows Kanye's out of the water, let me tell you. All right. So please follow Sports Life Talk on Instagram. If you are not following us on YouTube, you must subscribe. Coach is getting a tattoo when Sports Life Talk hits 10,000 followers on Instagram. So we want that tattoo to happen. This has to happen. And then please follow Dresses and Salted Pretzels and Mizz El Paso on Instagram as well. Do not forget to tune in tomorrow night for Sports Life Talk, 8 p.m. Central. I will be on as long as my dinner. No, you know what? I will be on with like on mute at dinner to where I can just be like, hi, but I'm actually going to be out with customers and employees tomorrow night. And I'm an hour behind. So it's 7:00 here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. So make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. Katie Dammit's going to go listen to Bridge Over Troubled Water. So with that note, you may take us out, Ms. El Paso.
Adios.